Hello and welcome to the round 6 review for SuperCoach 2023. This week we scored, oh my god, 1,995. Didn't even hit 2,000. I don't even want to do this review, to be honest. It's just such a horror show. The carnage just continues and it hit me like a bloody stack of bricks, honestly. We lost about 9,019 spots in the ranks overall. With a top 40% score, which is, I'm not going to lie, probably a lot lower than I thought. And the 1 out of 10 league wins, I don't know how I got one win, to be honest. I must have gone up against a zombie team or something like that. But yeah, this is just so shit. I got hit bad, real bad. I got stitched up as well. I'll explain that later on in the review, but we'll get straight into it and see exactly where things took a turn for the worst. Sunday morning, I was pretty up and about. Honestly, I was having a good week. Everything was going right. I was rather confident I was going to actually go up in the ranks, but everything that could have gone wrong did go wrong again. So yeah, straight off the bat, you can see the fucking carnage. Oh no, I'll touch on that later on. But I'll scamper through this one. And Dacos is a star, probably in my captaincy plans for now on. Stewart was good. Michelini, 50 on field, hurts for a pod rookie, but other than that, he's been pretty good. McKenna, definitely been impacted off half back there. Not playing his best footy, but I want to hold him anyway. We'll see what happens. Judd McVee, that's all right. Wilmot was pretty terrible. Cowan, sick of him. Bonapale, if you had the VC on him, that's really good. But this is where things went really bad. So you're probably looking at this VC on lead and thinking, Spills, how hungry are you? You're taking that every day of the week. Well, I wanted to take this VC score. I went to bank it, and then, I must have been, I realised I was about a minute or two behind on KO as I was watching the Gold Coast North Melbourne game. So the players were just sort of walking to their positions just about in a huddle. And I'm like, oh shit, I forgot to bloody take the C off Took. And then as I've gone to do it, he was locked. And I was just gutted. I was like, oh geez. But then, look, I was a bit glass half full at the time. I was thinking, oh look, there's a reason I captained Took and brought him in. He's playing North Melbourne. He's got a great record on them. He's the guy to get in this week. So yada, 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 jumped on him. And from the first 2 or 3 minutes, I knew this was a bad selection and even worse, a bad captaincy. He just did not look fit. He wasn't running. The two-way running was non-existent. He was playing wing instead of... He was starting in the centre bounce. So he was getting the CBAs, but during... like a stoppage on the wing, he would be in the corridor instead of in the midfield. So he's playing that more wing role like he did when he was first drafted to the Gold Coast Suns, and then goes and gets injured. I think it's a knee of some sort. He's got to go. He's going to miss several weeks. This is a failed trade, and just so unfortunate. Got rid of Setterfield for him. Which, look, Setterfield didn't really light the house on fire or light the world on fire, I should say. Just, he wasn't that great either. So it wasn't a bad move. It was just a wrong player to bring in. Who could have thought this would happen with Took? So this has ruined my season. Overall points, it's definitely ruined my season. I sort of don't really care about my overall rank anymore. I think I'm just going to try and find every bit of value where I can, just to finish my team and win my leagues and win my finals, my cashies, do my best there. Excuse me, but the overall side of things I think is dead for now. Top 18% at the moment, so it's not happening for me. But Took, super disappointing, and he's going to go this week. What a shame. I know a few bought him in, but I don't know many that captained him, so that's pretty disappointing. I'm just gutted looking at that. It's in my face, and seeing him in the orange with 40. I mean, you thought Laird's 50 in round 1 was bad. I'll top that with a fucking 40 from Took Miller. Just gutting. I was shattered and copped it into Twitter. Well done to Benny from Insider. I love the rest in peace banner he made me. Made me day a bit, made me laugh a bit, which is good. I saw the funny side of it and just accepted the defeat, that my season was over. And it well and truly maybe. I think we can come back, but we're not going to make the top 1%, let alone 5% even. That's pushing it. So, it just hasn't been my year. I think I speak for a lot of coaches there. So unfortunate. Dunkley was good. LDU, another one that is a bit of a failed trade. He's given me, I think, 72 and didn't even turn up last week. And then, just been a shocking selection so far. I got bigger fish to fry. He's the least of my problems. Hopper was good. Everyone's got him. Ashcroft and Matty Roberts on field. So, who's taken a 30? Was it a 34 from Johnson? 35. Who's taken a 35 from Johnson? So, seriously, on the Friday night, Chuck Roberts on. He gets injured. He's a dead rookie now. So, the carnage continues and he can piss off my field. Don't like seeing him there. That's a shocker. I'm not happy with him. Another failed trade. I boosted probably the worst boost trades I've ever done ever. Like Johnson, Roberts, Tuke Miller, horror show. Disaster. Not happening. I get Tom Green back this week, which is good. And the bench is just dead as a bloody doornail, isn't it? That's shocking. What a rabble fucking season this has been so far. 182 from Bont too. I mean, he's an unreal player. He'll be in my captaincy options this week. We'll see. Probably VC him for Dacos. We'll see what happens. But I know DR VC'd him and he's laughing. The tables have turned. DR had a horrible start to the season and I started pretty well. I've been going solid, but now he's flipped the script and he's overtaken me quite comfortably in 1 week. He's had one of the best weeks he's had in his SuperCoach career. Top 1% score, and here I am with a top 40% score. And he's miles ahead of me, and I think that's going to remain for the rest of the season. So, not good for myself, but great for him. So, kudos to the great man. Sean Darcy has been a real highlight, but the problem with this is, whatever he scores, English is beating him by another, whether it's 5, 10, 15, 20 points. That's just a bit annoying. I'd love to have Darcy in English. I did come up against a team in my leagues that did, and that's a really great move. Rowan Marshall's been horrible. But least of my problems at the moment. Taranto, Rosie, very solid. Goulden, not too worried. Sydney got belted. They're a champion team, Sydney. Just got unlucky playing Geelong. And Geelong are in good nick. I'm nervous coming up against them this week as an Essendon supporter. So that's not going to be good. Could be a long day. But Goulden will come good. He shouldn't go below 47, you'd think. From now on anyway. Zeeb was good. He'll be a keeper, which is great. I can't wait to... I need a mid-forward rookie. That's where I'm struggling at the moment, but hopefully we get one eventually. Sheezel was heavily tagged by Nick Holman. So well done to the Gold Coast for doing that. Probably the reason they won. He's so damaging off half-back. I think teams will put a bit of attention into him. Give him another week. Got a fairly high break even, but if he scores pretty ordinary again, I will probably get rid of him. He's done his job. He's been a magnificent rookie for us, but I hope he can still consist with his scoring and be a great pick for us, for me and bloody 80% of the competition. Sava Radaglia on field, which is really good, even though I think he was the lowest scorer out of the rookies, so a bit stiff there, but 75 on field at F6 is very good. And let's not waste any time and get this bloody review over and done with, because I'm sick of looking at my team and I can't wait to make these changes. So we're going to boost again this week. So Wilmot out, Miller's got to go, and Cowan. So some rookies that have kind of done their job, but Wilmot's been good, but his scoring's deflated, high break even. Cowan I'm sick of. I want someone I can field with confidence. So we're going to bring in Seamus Mitchell and loophole him with McVee. So that'll be really handy at D6. Happy with that every day of the week. And Will Day, just so much value. I've been watching him like a hawk. I watched that Geelong game where he got suspended on Easter Monday. I watched him hard. He's in my draft, and I watched every single CBA, and he was a massive standout. Worst case scenario, he turns into a D6 or a D7. I'm planning to have a D6 and a 7 this year, just by using value, picking up blokes in the high 400s. So, for example, this week, I could easily get Clayton Oliver he's got North Melbourne, he should smash him. But it's not the year to be doing that. You got to find value where you can. And I just want to keep banking the 200k every single week, just so I'm a step ahead. If we don't have the rookies, just target some value. So, yeah, I think Day is fine. And I'm tied up between, Merritt. Zach Merritt comes back this week, which is really good. I've got to, it's not going to let me do that. Hang on a second. That's why I don't want, yeah, here we go. So Zach Merritt, what's his break even? He's someone I'm really looking at. I mean, Essendon struggled without him. We played a great 3 quarters of football, but without your leader, we just crumbled in the 4th quarter. I think it had a lot to do with Zach Merritt, but I'd like to know what his break even is before I bring him into the team. If it will let me. Hang on a second. 87. So this will be the week to bring Zach Merritt in. I don't know if I will or not, because he's a bit overs. I can afford him, but I want to be a bit more conservative. And what I can do is finish my forward line and wait until I get a mid forward rookie. We'll see what happens. But I do like Stephen Cornelio for his price. So just scored a 136, and I'm still, look at this, I'm going to have 200k in the bank with this trade. And then I can move, once I get rid of Sheasel, I can flip Dunkley in the midfield, and then Zeeble can be in the back line as a defender, and then Cogs and Dunkley in the forward line. So that'll be a finished forward line. So this is what I'm thinking for now, because value is just so important, especially with these rookies. But look, that's what I reckon. I don't know if you guys want to take any sort of advice from me, because look how bloody bad we're going. It is terrible. I hate my team at the moment. I hate this season. Everything's just going wrong. I don't want to be surprised if these picks failed, but we'll see what happens. I think it will come good, but I'll keep you updated with what I do on the Saw Play podcast. We're going to do that tomorrow night. I messaged Shorty to see if he wants to come on, but wait until he gets back to me. And we're going to VC Bonapali for Dacos, I think. But I'll keep you updated with everything on Twitter. Hope your team's going well. It's definitely gone better than mine. I'm sick of it. I hate looking at it, and I can't wait to end this review. So take it easy, guys, and as always, we'll see you guys in the next video.